Hey guys, and welcome back to Tennessee Grilling and Smoking. I'm Dustin, and today we're going to be breaking out the Blackstone. We're going to be recreate one of my favorite sandwiches from one of my favorite restaurants, the Steak and Shake Frisco Melt. It's going to be great. I found the Copycat recipe. We're going to pull it up. We're going to go following it step by step. We're going to see how close it gets. Let's get it. Alright guys, hey, before we get started, I want to give a huge shout out to the Greenback Designs. They're starting their own YouTube channel. It's called Greenback Homestead. Now they've got a farm, they've got animals, goats, and all that. So really interesting channel. They're going to go over everything from the homesteading life to their workshop where they do all the work on the cutting boards and all the coffee tables and things they make. They're growing their channel up right now. They've already getting some views and subscribers, so I'd appreciate it if somebody jump over there and let them know that Tennessee Grilling and Smoking sent you, and show them a little bit of love. Now, back to it. Now, I've never done this before. I know exactly how they're supposed to taste, because I really like their Frisco Melt up at Steak and Shake. Now, I hope everything's going to go good on this one. I went to it's called a website called mashedup.com, and they had a Copycat recipe for the Steak and Shake Frisco Melt, and pretty excited to get this going. So we're going to start first with the special sauce. All right, and I've got the recipe wrote down right here. So it's going to be a half a cup of Thousand Island. So we're going to go ahead. Then we're going to go a quarter cup of the French dressing. Another quarter cup ketchup. The recipe calls for just a splash of Worcestershire sauce. Actually, it said 2 splashes. So, 1, 2. All right. Said mix this up real good, and it said put it in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes. So I'm gonna get this mixed up. We're gonna go ahead and get that stuck in the refrigerator, and we'll get started on the meat patties. All right, guys. For the next part, this is what makes the Frisco Melt so good. It's not just ground beef for the hamburger patties. It's 3 cuts of steak, 3 different cuts to make that one patty. All right. Well, that's good. There's 2 patties on there. So I've got top sirloin, and I've got choice top round steak, and then the third steak I've got T-bone. So I've got the measurements right here. We need 9.5 ounces of ground round, 4 ounces of ground sirloin, and 2 ounces of T-bone. All right, so we're going to get cutting here. All right, for our first one, we're going to go with the sirloin. We need 4 ounces of it. And that, a little over 4 ounces, but that'll be perfect. All right, so we're going to go with that one for your sirloin. Top round, you're going to need 9.5 ounces. So we're going to get this thing out here. We're going to cut it up a little bit so we can get us 9.5 ounces out of this thing. That's 4.7, 8.3, 9.5 exactly. Well, that ain't gonna hurt. We'll throw it in there. Puts us right at 10 ounces. All right. The last bit. T-bone. Now the T-bone's the most expensive one, so you don't really call for that much. How much? It's called for 2 ounces of T-bone. See if we can get us 2 ounces on the top right here. Couldn't be any better. 2.2. All right, so we got our T-bone, we got our sirloin, and we got our top round. Now we're going to go ahead and grind all this up. We're going to mix it together. We're going to put it in the refrigerator and let it cool for about 30 minutes. right there. Now what we're gonna do now, is we're just gonna go ahead and hand mix it in. Get all three of those different cuts of beef mixed in real good together. Alright. Now I want to go ahead and stick this back in the refrigerator. I'm going to let it sit in there for about 30 minutes. And we're going to come out here and we're going to get down to business. Alright. See you in a minute. Alright guys, the sauce has been sitting in there for about 30 minutes. It's mixed in really good. Smells really good. Check that out. It's going to be... And so has the meat. So now what we're going to do is we're going to tear off this meat into about 4 3-ounce balls. So I've got my plate on the scale here, zeroed out. Looking for about 3-ounce balls here. That's 4. And we're going right by 3 on the dot. We're going right by the recipe on it was not mashedup.com, it's mash.com. 3.8, 3.4, 3 on the dot. 3.1, I'll take it. And what's this one going to be? This one's a little bigger. That's 4.2. We're going to do what it says. All right. There's 3.2 ounces on that one. All right. So I've got our patties out. Now it's important right now to get everything ready, because once these go on, it's going to be just like a smash burger. It's going to happen really fast to get everything done. So what I've got here, I'm going to get 1 piece of Swiss cheese. This is Boar's Head, imported Swiss cheese. I'm going to get me a piece of it out. Get it ready to go, and I've got a piece of Boar's Head American cheese. I'm going to get a piece of it out. Get it ready to go. I got my parchment paper to help me with the smash burgers. I went ahead and I melted some butter. I've got it down in my little Cuisine Art cup. Comes in handy. I use that thing all the time. And the bread I'm using is Farmhouse sourdough. I'm going to go ahead and get us a couple pieces out of it. Go ahead and put some butter on it and get them going on the Blackstone. I've got the Blackstone turned about almost to high, because on smash burgers you want the highest heat you can get. Or I always do. There we go. I'm going to skip that end piece. We're going to go right here to these 2 good ones right here. And I believe we're ready to rock and roll. I'm going to roll this thing on over here. So I've got my bacon / smash burger press. Get everything ready. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do, it says to go ahead and put your butter on one side of your bread. Get it butter down real good. Alright. It says go ahead and throw them on here. Get them little thing going. I'm going to put it says put a piece of Swiss cheese on one of them. Alright. So while that's going, I'm going to take 2 of my burgers. I'm going to go ahead and put them on here. Take this and I'm going to smash it down real good. Like I said, once you get them smashed down, you just go ahead. Oh, I got the wrong spatula for this. Let's get my scraper. Still got some of that brown. All right, so let that sit like that for about 2 minutes is what it says. But I don't think it's going to take that long. All right. While those are going, I'm going to check on my bread here. Looking good. Take that off. Alright, so I may have burnt the bread just a little bit. We're going to redo that real quick, but we're going to get these burgers going first. Alright, these have been cooking for about a minute, about a little over a minute, about a minute and a half. We're going to flip them one more time. Got my other scraper. Oh yeah, it's getting all that good little, all that flavor is where you want it right there. Alright, so you look over here, you got my cheese melting pretty good. Let's check this out. Oh, it's perfect. Go ahead and set this over here on the side. All right. All right, my patties are looking nice and done. So we're going to set this one on top. Like it says, set that one on top of the Swiss, and we're going to put a little slice of American cheese on top of that. Come over top of it with the second patty. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to give it a good coat. It said put plenty of this sauce on there, so that's plenty to me right there. Look at that. Go ahead and put some on this side right here. Over, so push her together. Man, alive, would you look at that right there? Be nice and messy, just like the ones at Steak and Shake. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap everything, get everything picked up. We're going to take it and give it a try. All right, guys, come on in here and check this out. Here it is. Well, what would a Frisco melt be without the Steak and Shake cheddar cheese fries? Look at that. So, Mr. Cast Iron will be happy to know those fries were made in a air fry, by the way. All right, here we go. Let's check this thing out. Let's go ahead and get her cut in half right here. Oh man, look at that. Look at that. That smells just like the Steak and Shake Frisco melt I'm used to right there. Boy, that looks good. All right, give her a try. That is identical. That is, I've tried a lot of different Copycat recipes and they've got you really, really close, excuse me, to the real thing. That right there is like sitting right there at Steak and Shake with the fries on. The only thing I'm missing is a big old milkshake. That is amazing. That special sauce they put, that I made, it's spot on. That's exactly what they use. I swear it is. And those 3 different cuts of meat put in those patties, that's unlike a hamburger or anything else. Smash burger that I've ever tasted. That's exactly what it is. So I think we might have uncovered their secret. This is one thing I know I'll be making quite a bit more of. I can't get over how much this really tastes just like it. So guys, if you like Steak and Shake, if you like Frisco melts, if you like patty melts, this recipe right here is the way to go. It is absolutely amazing. So guys, I appreciate you. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. If you've ever been to Steak and Shake before, if you even know what I'm talking about. It might just be a Tennessee thing. I don't think so. I think it's other places. But anyhow, thank you very much. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you next time.